two wives and two maids, Yaqub alayhi salam moved back to the Holy Land, to Palestine. He took his wives, the maid of his wives, his sons, and he took a huge cattle of goats and sheep and cows that he got from his father-in-law, and he moved back to Palestine. And this is where he settled, and this is where he spent the rest of his life over there. During his stay in Palestine, in southern Palestine, this is where his sons grew up, and later on this is where the story of Yusuf started. This is where the story of Yusuf started. Now, we're not going to move forward, to that story because it's going to be the next one. So the next prophet that we're going to talk about will be Yusuf alayhi salam. So there is a connection between the story tonight and the story that we will start next week about Yusuf alayhi salam. So the 12 sons of Yaqub, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala called them Al-Asbat. Al-Asbat. And he made some of them as prophets and some of them not. Yaqub alayhi salam, at the end of his life, he lost his sight. And he lost his sight because of the sadness and the sorrow that he felt and he experienced when he lost Yusuf alayhi salam. And of course, he thought that Yusuf died, as his brothers claimed when they came back to their father telling him such and such. So he lost his sight for a long time, and he got it back. He got his sight back when he met and reunited with Yusuf alayhi salam. He got his sight back when he reunited with Yusuf alayhi salam, and they got reunited in Egypt. He lived, Yaqub alayhi salam lived for 147 years. For 147 years, unlike Ishaq, who lived for 180 years. Ishaq lived for 180 years, Yaqub 147 years. 17, the last 17 years he spent them with Yusuf alayhi salam. So he got reunited with Yusuf alayhi salam, and then he lived 17 years, and then he died. Before his death, he asked his son Yusuf to bury him next to his father Ishaq and his grandfather Ibrahim alayhi salam. So when he died, they took him to Hebron and they buried him in the same place where Ibrahim and Sarah and Ishaq were buried, which is in Hebron, Al-Khalil in Palestine. And this is the whole story of Prophet Yaqub alayhi salam, and the one who was in charge of the funeral and the burial was Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam. So this is about Prophet Ishaq and Yaqub, as we have seen. And the most important thing, from now on, Ishaq, especially Yaqub, and then Prophet Yusuf, and the most important thing is to differentiate between the two versions, because even some of the books written by Muslim scholars are full of al-Isra'iliyat. So we have to be careful. There is nothing wrong to read about these prophets in the books of Banu Israel. There is nothing wrong, but we shouldn't believe in everything we read. And for the Muslims and the believers who have enough knowledge about the nature of the prophets and prophethood, it will be very easy to differentiate between what's right and what's wrong when it comes to the life of that specific prophet. You know, because we believe that the prophets are infallible. The prophets do not commit, you know, something that contradicts with teachings that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives them. So when you see in a book that a prophet cheat, lie, break promises and do all that stuff, immediately you understand that this is not what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala meant by, you know, having that prophet. This is not true. That prophet, it is impossible that prophets do such things. So this is something very important to keep in mind whenever you read or you hear something about the prophet, especially from Ishaq, Yaqub, and going till Prophet Isa alayhi salam. So I will stop here, and next week, inshallah, we will start with Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam. So since we have a few minutes, inshallah, if there is any question or any